Hey scientists! All right, I'm super excited to get you ready for your summative assessment. Remember, as we talked about in class, this is going to be a multiple choice Google quiz in Google Forms. So just like all the pre-assessments that you've been taking in class, it's going to be just like that. So it'll look really familiar, and a lot of the questions will be really similar to what you've done on your formatives. You can look at the scoring here on your own. What you want to do to prepare yourself for the summative, which is going to be in class, depending on what day you have science, either Thursday or Friday, to be really prepared. You're going to want to make sure you know all these vocabulary words and the different groups. So weather, climate, atmosphere, radiation, thermal, energy, temperature, precipitation. Those are all from group 1. Remember, if they have a DE next to them, that means you can find those words in Discovery Education. Group 2 words: latitude, equator, North Pole, South Pole, Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere, Tropic of Capricorn, Tropic of Cancer, tropical, temperate, and polar. You guys remember talking about these? It seems so long ago. Remember, I had you identify all of these things on I had you draw a model and identify a model of the Earth and identify where all these places are. So you are most likely, or yes, you will have a question where I'm going to show you a model of the Earth, and I want you to identify these. So please make sure you know how to do that, know where these things are. And if you're confused, ask me. I'm happy to help you. Group 3 words, this is the unit we just finished: mountain, elevation, rain, shadow, windward, and leeward. And remember, if you see this TSD, that means you have to go into this science discovery dictionary. Okay, so that's where you're going to find it, the science dictionary, where you're going to have to find those words. And then our group 4 words are inland, coastal, specific heat, ocean current, global conveyor belt, Gulf Stream, and the North Pacific Current. Okay, so make sure you know how to define all of those words. We'll go through these questions. So if you can answer these questions, you'll be able to score proficient on the summative. So look through all of these and make sure you can answer them. And basically, this section right here is just a review of everything we've learned so far. We've learned what the difference between weather and climate is. And then you can read all this. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere at a particular time and place. And what does it include? So know all of this information. And again, this is a review of what we've learned in class. Know how latitude affects weather and climate. Here, excuse me, here's everything we learned in this unit about that in a nutshell. Area 3, here's how elevation affects temperature. So make sure you understand that. Understand how mountain forms affect the amount of rain or precipitation an area receives. That's what we just finished learning about last week. And then and lastly, know how oceans affect the climate. Okay, so make sure you understand all of this, and if you do, you're going to do really well on your summative. You'll be able to demonstrate proficiency. If there's something in here you're really confused about, this is a really great time to reach out and ask me, or come to office hours on Wednesday so I can help clear it up. Okay, that's a big chunk of what you're going to do. Just make sure you understand all of these concepts.